Howdy, classmates. It's Sonny Mazzullo here. I'm happy to share with you my Future of Organization Theory assignment. In order for the Montana Conservation Corps, henceforth referred to as MCC, to better meet the challenges presented by a host of external and internal environmental factors, as well as improve the delivery of its mission, I propose the adoption of my convergent evolution theory. But first, a little context about the MCC. The MCC is a statewide organization headquartered in Bozeman, with 4 additional regional offices across the state. Their mission reads, inspiring young people through hands-on conservation service to be leaders, stewards of the land, and engaged citizens who improve their communities. Each year, a new crop of AmeriCorps crew leaders and crew members report to regional offices, get trained in job responsibilities, and are mobilized in the field to do work like trail maintenance, fuels reduction, noxious weed mitigation, and citizen science projects. My examination of the MCC in our first 2 assignments demonstrated they possess what Goodsell would surely call a strong mission mystique belief system. A purposive aura, internal commitment, and sustaining features are prominent throughout the organization. The MCC displays many of the tenets of classical organization theory in its structure, objectives, and analysis of their effectiveness. Simultaneously, a neoclassical approach is espoused by key organization personnel and permeates the day-to-day operations of MCC. My interviews of MCC officials in action, coupled with our learning from the semester, have highlighted 3 areas in which MCC can benefit from implementing a new organizational theory. As an organization that offers annual programming with a revolving door of participants, there is a remarkable level of turnover on an organization-wide scale. This equates to the loss of institutional knowledge with each season. Our reading of Frederick highlighted the importance of technical knowledge to good administration. We also heard from Morgan about the need for institutional knowledge to facilitate organizational evolution in the face of environmental factors. Several tenets of classical organizational theory shape the MCC. A well-defined bureaucracy as outlined by Weber, a tight span of control advocated for by Gulick, and an emphasis on the flow of information up the chain of command as outlined by McCollum. These have the effect of making the MCC a relatively closed system. However, the MCC deals with myriad environmental influences, both internal and external. The closed system stifles innovation and, according to one of my interview subjects, leaves many problems the organization faces unsolved for many years. While the closed system brought on by the tenets of classical theory has the previously mentioned disadvantages, it is quite practical for the organization. It facilitates orderly coordination across disparate regional offices, ensures programmatic consistency from year to year, and helps mitigate perhaps the organization's greatest environmental influence, the risk that comes with transporting novice workers all over the state with a bunch of sharp tools in their hands. While the MCC can stand to benefit from adopting new approaches, it is apparent that a radical change may have far more negative outcomes than positive ones. Thus, a middle ground is needed. Our good friend Wikipedia defines convergent evolution as the repeated evolution of similar traits in multiple lineages which all ancestrally lack the trait. My attempt at metaphor here is that every year MCC brings in new sets of participants which all undergo similar evolutions as individuals and groups. However, that process is largely lost at the end of each season when they all go their separate ways, forcing a perpetual process of convergent evolution year after year. My organizational theory aims to harness this adaptive energy and institutional knowledge for the collective benefit of the organization through complementary, project-based organizational structures. While the primary bureaucratic structure remains intact, the MCC will have a host of smaller nodes aimed at solving well-defined environmental challenges as identified by employees in the organization and external stakeholders. These project-based complementary nodes will be teamed by a cross-section of staff and participants from up and down the organizational hierarchy. The roles and responsibilities of personnel will be fluid and open to individual choice, similar to in holacracy. Think back to Week 8's reading of a garbage can model of organizational choice to find a foundation for my convergent evolution theory. While the MCC's programmatic model clearly cannot adapt an anarchical structure, the proposed parallel networks of problem-based nodes can help integrate the benefits of the garbage can model while preserving hierarchical order. These benefits include the uncoupling of problems and choices from a stodgy bureaucracy, increased capacity provided by additional networks of problem solvers, and a better understanding of problems based on the diversity of staff included in the process. Another touch point from this semester's learning is Lindblom's The Science of Muddling Through. While the MCC is typically engaged in the branch approach to decision-making, this complementary structure will provide the option of tackling some challenges using the root approach. The convergent evolution theory allows for the preservation of a well-functioning bureaucracy while also adding parallel structures to complement problem solving. This structure allows for organizations to adopt innovative approaches to organization in a manner that is simultaneously scaled to their needs and can be done to minimize offense to established cultural norms and working habits. The freedom to define roles, responsibilities, and levels of participation ensures investment on the part of all personnel. This breaks from the norms of classical and neoclassical theories of organizations. Finally, timelines for problem solving will match the tenures of MCC participants, so there will be an annual reset on all projects. In the end, the adoption of my convergent evolution theory will result in the cataloging of institutional knowledge and recommendations, an organization that is better equipped to tackle environmental challenges, increased investment of personnel in the organization's mission, helping nurture what is already a strong mission mystique belief system, and empowering staff and participants through new leadership roles, helping the MCC better deliver on their mission to inspire young people to be leaders and engaged citizens who improve their communities. Thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to our discussion.